I'm Alia J. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, guys. Hold on.
Sun is out.
Sun is out, guys. And astigmatism in my eyes, so too much light cause headache, massive migraine. So I got this Ray Charles looking shades to block out some of the light. So it's Sunday today, guys, and we're going to Eastlink Center. Yes, yes, yes.
You're ready. You're coming.
We're going to the Eastlink Center to spend some time. So today is Autism Awareness Day, April the 2nd every year. So shout out to all the persons who are dealing with autism in some way, shape or form. Whether you have a child who's autistic, a family member, a friend, or even if yourself is autistic. Today is a day that we want to just spread awareness about autism a little bit, let people know that, you know what, it's not a disability, but it's a different ability, as it's usually called. Of course, you guys know Malika Jade, she's autistic, non-verbal. So we're gonna go to the Eastlink Center, spend some time with some other families with autistic kids, and you know, just different special needs children. It's gonna be there. Gonna take you guys with us, of course. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel. And I did see all of the comments, guys. You guys prefer the blue. Still rocking the burnt orange, but yeah, we're gonna be transitioning over to the blue because majority rules. This is our community and not our community, as you guys know. All right, guys. Big up on yourself. See you guys on the road. What about face painted? And we get a face painting right here?
Yes,
Let's get her. She won't sit and get face painted, but we'll try her sister. Come on. Thank you. So this is. They have. Oh, you want to get in? Sure. What's in the gifts? Malika, you want to play hockey? Whoa! Malika, you all just don't tablet. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we migrated to Canada, guys, because of this little one beside us, as many of you guys will have known already. Finding out that she had special needs in Jamaica was very devastating, and we didn't want to grow her in a society where we don't feel like she would have gotten accepted on a wide scale basis. And so far, moving to Alberta, there's a lot of resources that's available and that's present in Canada as in general. That's right. Show down herself on the girl because she not get that room yet. Yeah guys, so that's our Sunday today. Just chilling out a little bit. As I mentioned before, it's World Autism Awareness Day. So we're just here chilling out with some other families with some kids with autism and other special needs. And you know what guys, it's amazing how many kids and people around the world is experiencing special needs one way, shape or form. And it's a topic that's not mostly talked about, right? It's a topic that a lot of persons feel embarrassed to talk about. I remember when we were in Jamaica, we felt embarrassed to say that Malika had autism. Well, it's just a flashy ponytail.
Yeah. But we didn't know that she has autism. We just know that she has special needs.
Yeah, but as a society, or would you say like what's the one over there? As a society, right? I think that Jamaica is not very acceptant of people with special needs. Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Alright guys, as you can see, I'm home. We didn't get to do much videoing because you don't know, privacy and stuff like that. We never want to infringe on anyone's privacy. So I'm home right now, but in finishing up this video, I'm gonna be talking about daycare or day home. Now, if you're coming to Canada and you have kids, now childcare is one of the most important questions you're gonna be asking yourself, right? And for a lot of persons, they are conflicted between choosing between a day home or a daycare. Now, I'm gonna explain what's the difference between both of those things are, and especially if it is that you have a child with special needs, you might want to know which option is the best option for you, right? Now, a daycare is, I'd say, self-explanatory. It's a location that you go, you drop off your kids, and you have a number of different children there. Oftentimes, it's a wide range, right? It's not really limited as per household, but it's more limited as per the capacity of what the place can hold, right? So you can have probably 15, 20, 25, 30 kids in a daycare facility, right? A day home, it's more on a small scale basis where you take your child to a house most times where you have a person. Oftentimes they're also registered who take care of your child. Now, in a day home, there's a limit to the amount of kids that the childcare provider can have. Typically, it's between 5 to 6 child per household. So if it is that your child is in a day home, it's likely that your child is in a day home with only 4 or 5 other kids, which I find very, very convenient. Now, a lot of persons I know are very hesitant when it comes on to sending their child to a day home, because you know you're sending their child into somebody's household, and you know just a lot of negatives that can come from that based on what we have all seen on TV and stuff like that. But my own opinion is, I think a day home, you're smiling, I think a day home is better than a daycare because your child get more individualized attention, right? In comparison to a daycare where it's just such a big facility, your child might not get that one-on-one attention that they may need. But in a day home, it's more one-on-one centric, right? And especially for a child with special needs, it's a lot more convenient to have your child in a day home than a daycare. If a child suffer from autism, for example, where like loud noises and like crowd and stuff like that is a factor, a day home might be the best option. Now, it's very important to note that if you're in a province like Alberta, childcare is not limited, or childcare subsidy, sorry, is not just limited to daycare. It's also available for day home as well, as long as the day home is registered. Now, you have a lot of persons who provide childcare from their house, but you have to make sure that whatever day home you're sending your child to or children to, it's registered, and that is how you can benefit from the Alberta Childcare Grant and the Alberta Childcare Subsidy, right? As long as the day home provider is in a registered facility, then you can definitely benefit from the childcare subsidy. So you don't necessarily have to send your child to a daycare in order to get that benefit. A day home, you can get it as well. Now, what's the waiting period? Now, childcare is a big factor, not just in Alberta, but right around Canada, where there's just not enough childcare provider. And because of that, a lot of persons have to be on wait lists up to 2 years, 1 year. But to be very, very, very honest with you guys, we have never had a real significant issue finding a day home for our girls, right? Now, as soon as we start looking, oftentimes we find somewhere within a week or so. We have never had to like sit and wait like for a year. You guys see, Nat started working a couple months ago full time again, and we needed childcare, and it never took us a week to get somewhere that we really like. Before that as well, when I was in school and we had to get a day home as well, it wasn't a challenge, right? But it all depends on where you guys are going. It's very important to know that. Not because I say that means that it's the same thing straight across the board. Now, a lot of places you are probably gonna be on wait list for a while. So if you're going to like a particular place, you want to make sure that you're checking out childcare providers before you get there and start reaching out and get yourself on the waiting list, so that by the time you actually make the transition, you are close to the front of the line, right? That would be my suggestion. Also, if you're watching this video and childcare subsidy is available for a temporary resident in your province, let me know, because that's something that's available in Alberta. Even as an international student or a temporary worker here in Alberta, you can still benefit from childcare subsidy and Alberta Childcare Grant, which means that as soon as you land, couple months or a month after, you can make the application, and yeah, childcare is a breeze afterwards. Very, very, very convenient. Now, this is something that was recently changed a couple months ago, last year summer to be honest, because childcare subsidy was only available for permanent residents and citizens of Canada. But thankfully, the Albertan government saw that temporary residents are a big part of the economy of Alberta and decided to give childcare grant and childcare subsidy to temporary residents as well, which is very, very, very convenient. All right, guys. So that's it. The day home, daycare. What is it that you guys like? What would you guys prefer, right? Personally speaking, I prefer a day home, as I mentioned. It's more limited kids. You get more one-on-one, and especially Malika, she can get her one-on-one attention. That is very, very important. Daycare is almost like one broad brush, everybody kind of thing. Malia, one broad brush kind of thing. So that's why I prefer a day home. But what do you guys prefer? Let me know. Does it really matter to you guys? Let me know as well. Thank you guys so much for the love, guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really hope that you guys have a fantastic weekend. And you know what? It's a new week that's coming up. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. All of you guys watching this will be successful in whatever goals, dreams, aspirations you're working towards. Just keep doing it. Your day is coming. You're going to get that approval. You're going to get that job. You're going to get whatever it is that you want. All right, guys, believe it. The law of attraction is real. Thank you guys so much for the love again. Thank you for the support. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and share. See you guys in the next video. Bye.